Hey guys, Kentucky One here. Been gone a little while. Had some family issues we had to deal with. You probably, hopefully saw the video from Spacey Lacey. She had a pretty serious infection that had to be dealt with. She's been in the hospital for a few days, and she's home now. So thank you guys in advance for your care and support. During this time I realized I need to step back and go back to things that I know so that this series can move on in a proper manner, and then we can grow, or I can grow with my family in such a manner that will be beneficial to the community. So what I have here is a laptop. Now, how many people have really thought about all the possibilities of a laptop in a SHTF, and for this series, a mindset situation? Well, surprisingly, I was shocked as well. When I started pulling this apart, I realized there was actually more stuff in here than what I even considered, and I've been working on computers for quite some time. The plastic, we can use it for a lot of things. We've got a fairly healthy sheening here of some sort of plastic. I couldn't tell you what it is, but there is a plastic there. There's also some glass there for the LCD display. We're going to hold this for just a minute because we got some ideas on that as well. The solar bottles that we made earlier in the videos, well, that was just a heat shield inside this computer, but it's a very thick aluminum is what it is. There's no reason why we can't use that as a reflector. We can use it for signal. We can use it for the solar. There's a lot of options there. You guys think about it. My channel's not about me telling you everything. My channel's about you viewers getting back with me. Let me know what you think. Like I said, that's pretty shiny that side, a little dull on that side. Got lots of little metal bits. Cut these off. You bend them back and forth. You could cut up an animal with this. You cut up vegetables with this. That was for Spacey Lacey because she is vegetarian. If SHTF did happen, I'm pretty sure that I'd get her to eat meat. She'd just cry every time she did it. But there's a lot of stuff in this particular laptop. A lot of plastic, fishing lures, toys for kids. These easily could be cut out. We make little propellers, put them on a stick, spin them, they fly. Maybe we could do that if some of my viewers are interested. Maybe we could make something like that. Here's the motherboard. We're going to cover that a little bit later too, because my girls come up with some great ideas that I really thought were fantastic. When I pulled this apart, this happens to be here's the mouse, here's the mouse buttons. When I pulled this out, there's a battery here. I have pulled a lot of laptops apart, and I have not seen a particular battery like this, but every laptop I've pulled apart has been different from the other. Here happens to be a battery. 7.2 volts, 40 milliamp hour. Doesn't seem like much, but this battery charge runs some LEDs for a long time. So we're going to set this aside. We're going to come up with some way to charge this, and I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a solar. I've got 7.2 volt chargers because I like RC cars. So I've got 7.2 volt chargers, but I think we're going to try to do this in a solar manner just to fit this series. got all these ribbons throughout this entire computer. My girls fell in love with these, and I'll let Shelby here in a little bit explain those to you. There's push buttons, lots of metal. The metal, arrowheads. Like I said, you break these off, maybe give them a little file, maybe give them a little touch-up, become real good skinning knives. They become good vegetable knives. They'll cut cordage, whatever you need them to do. We're going to set this all aside too. When I pulled it apart, I found some copper tubing, and I found the heat sink. This was all sitting on top of the actual CPU of the computer. This computer, by the way, I'm not sure why it actually had a heat sink, because it's so old and antiquated that I'm not sure it actually needed this much cooling power, but a lot of cooling power there. I have to assume that inside this tube there's a gas. I don't know. I haven't cut it open. At some point I will. But either way, I've got some aluminum, I've got some copper, I've got thick aluminum. This could all be melted down, forged to make into something that you might need. A lot of stainless style tin. A lot of these metal pieces. The battery itself, I don't know if most people realize, but normally when a battery goes bad in a pack like this, it's normally 1 or 2 batteries in the pack that goes bad. That still leaves several batteries that can be used, recharged, for lighting for your family, for whatever your needs may be. Maybe you've got a little water pump. I've got some stuff coming up that I'll show you how to... I've got a water pump out of an actual old sweeper is what I've got, a floor cleaner sweeper. And maybe we can use something like this charged up to run that sweeper. Well, hey, Shelf.
Well, hello. Alright. Great entrance. Yes, I know. Talking about the computer things. He took this apart, and the first thing I did was put it up to my nose like I was going to the opera. I'm old-fashioned. I don't know if y'all knew that, but I'm very old-fashioned. I love operas. I love music, which is just a very calming thing to me. So I saw this, I got really happy, and I've just been putting it to my face for like half an hour, like a 4-year-old. But I guess that's a good thing. He was talking about all these computer parts and stuff. He had a good idea, taking these apart, because really what can you do with a broken keyboard to a laptop? Taking the pieces off, making them for Scrabble. The extra letters and stuff you can make out of like spare little pieces of wood, like cut them down, then write on them with the marker.
Cardboard, paper, whatever we got.
Yeah.
But the pieces here, just for fun. That's all it is.
Yeah. And my idea, because I'm super into memorabilia and scrapbooking, because I have no memory, just because I'm so crazy, but taking the pieces off and like putting them in a scrapbook, kind of like spelling things out, making it more 3D, pop out, just that kind of thing. I have a couple ideas, which is really lame, but I think it's a good idea. Mama Allie will probably use it for rings, necklaces, who knows what. She's creative like that.
How about if I go over and zoom the camera in a little bit so you can show them some of the pieces?
Okay.
Okay. Excuse me, girls. Look out, my doll. Okay, go ahead, Chubb.
Alright. This is the keyboard. You can see it. Looks like any other keyboard that
Yep.
you see. Okay. This little doohickey here, I don't know what exactly it does, but I found it in the inside of this, well, that one, but it used to look like this CD
Where
drive.
you're at's where I can see.
Oh, sorry.
You're okay. Pull the other piece to you if you want to show them.
Aha, yes.